Now, all Manchester City has to do is lose their last 3 fixtures and for United to win their last 4 fixtures. Then 21 and 21 is confirmed. Is that possible? Even then, I would proudly say that Manchester United aren't too far away from the glory days. I feel that all the other positions are doing quite well. But there are these 3 positions which I feel really need addressing. Number one is that one defender, Victor Lindelof. Sometimes I feel Victor Lindelof is playing against United. It was those 3 players I'm talking about combined together for Aston Villa's first goal. In such a tight situation, when you're in your half, when Fred gets the ball, he makes an unnecessary pass to Scott McTominay. Scott McTominay couldn't receive the ball properly. His touch was a little heavy, which takes it to Traore. Traore was nowhere close to the goal. In fact, the angles were all against him. Easy thing Victor Lindelof did, and he managed also, was to somehow power him and somehow get the ball out of his feet, which he does. He reaches the ball, and what does he do? He just pokes it. In return, what happens? It kind of falls right for Traore. Now, the finish was exquisite. Like 9 out of 10 times that wouldn't have gone in. It was such a tight angle. He just lashed through the ball and that just reached the top corner. Henderson could not do anything. People might say that I might be a little too harsh. That was a brilliant goal. But why would you even create such a situation where a player has, even if the angle is against him, he has some sort of chance to score or to shoot? And if you're a defender, you should not be outpowered like that. Even in the second half, Lindelof was muscled out only because of the brilliance of Aaron Wan-Bissaka. The I don't know who the striker was. He did not get his shot through. You can't win serious titles if you have Scott McTominay, Fred, and Victor Lindelof starting for you. I'm sorry, but you can't. It's evident for you. You see, first of all, Fred and McTominay, what they are supposed to do should be done by one player, and that is of a center defensive mid. You have 2 players assigned for a position that should be done by only one player. You see, Man City, they have 2 players. One is Fernandinho, who is old, so they have got another player, Rodri. So they have 2 players who can come into that role, and I feel that is one of the most crucial roles. It's basically a role that controls the game. It's like a regulator. Now, this role is so important that Solskjaer has to keep 2 players to do that. For one, Scott McTominay, who is basically a destroyer, a Darren Fletcher type of a player. 2 is Fred, who basically is a tenacious player, but he does not have anything else apart from his tenacity. He can't pass the ball forward. He does not have the height. He does not really run well with the ball. Even if he runs well with the ball, that final ball that he has is not good enough. If you see other central defensive midfielders like NDD and Declan Rice, Bissouma, you see they all know what to do in their job. They shield the ball. When it's right, they run with the ball. When it's supposed to be a through pass, they manage to make that through pass and score those goals. Like when Prime Matic, even when Matic joined United, do you remember that last minute goal against Crystal Palace? That is a proper CDM. Cavani has kind of exposed us. What Cavani has done is, he with his quality has shown what United have been missing. Because there have been partnerships, there have been a lot of penetration, and like in the first half, if you see, we started very brightly, but we missed that spark. That if Cavani was there, remember that chance where Greenwood went for a shot, but that kind of became a through ball to Rashford. If Cavani was there, he would have scored that. I think there was another chance similar to that where a player went for a shot, but it kind of became a through pass. So in those cases, I can guarantee 100% that a proper striker would have scored that goal. See, we have Cavani for one more year, but I don't think we should miss out on a player like Harry Kane. Coming back to the good points, like I said in the last video, first half we I don't know what happens to us. I think from the next game I will start watching from the second half. There's no point wasting 45 minutes. I can do something else. But on a serious note, second half we were brilliant. Pogba got a penalty. That was a penalty. Bruno Fernandes, yes, 20 out of 21 penalties. There's no doubt that he would score. Mason Greenwood, what a goal! The thing about that goal was when it first happened, I thought that the goalkeeper should have done a better job. That was just even though I was celebrating the goal, I thought that I feel that could have been saved. But when I saw the highlights, I realized that there was a psychological game that was happening in that goal. This Wan-Bissaka passes it to Greenwood. Greenwood, with one flick of the ball, deceives and has completely ruined the defender's momentum. Now the defender's behind him and he's in front. So defender cannot do anything in this position. What Greenwood does is a very smart thing. He opens his body up to indicate that he will be going for the left corner. So what happens in this position is that the goalkeeper starts to prepare to dive to his right. He generated the power for the other side of the goal that the goalkeeper was planning to dive towards. But at the last moment, what he does is he drags his feet to the ball and directs it to the other side, to his left, to the goalkeeper's left. He had to change in the last minute to dive towards his left. And even though the shot was weak, the goalkeeper was late into reaching the ball. If you keep watching the highlights, you'll understand what a brilliant goal that was by Greenwood. The last minute change, the last minute switch, that is what Greenwood is known for. I mean, it will happen before you know it. And yeah, getting Cavani, I had no doubt that Cavani would score a goal. So it was all great. Manchester United deserved the win. Just another 4 more wins, and City has to lose their next 3 matches, and we have 21 and 21. Pep gave us an opportunity yesterday by losing to Chelsea. So I don't know, maybe he's reconsidering his treble thoughts. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Please do like, subscribe and comment. My name is Ayush and I'll see you guys later.